How does America manage 90 million cows to feed millions worldwide? This farming documentary unveils the jaw-dropping scale of the U.S. cattle industry. Where high-tech innovation and human resilience transform ranches and processing factories into a global powerhouse. With 6 million jobs and billions of meals at stake, the numbers are staggering. But how do ranchers pull it off? The cattle industry has evolved far beyond the dusty trails of old. Today's ranches are tech-driven marvels, blending tradition with tools like IoT sensors that monitor cow health, catching illnesses before they spread. Automated feeders deliver precise nutrition, boosting growth while slashing waste. Consider Hank, a third-generation Texas rancher who saved his family's legacy by embracing technology. His drones herd thousands of cows in half the time it took his father, cutting labor by 40%. Challenges loom. Skyrocketing feed costs and consumer demand for sustainability push ranchers to innovate. Hank tweaks feed to reduce methane emissions, ensuring meat reaches the processing factory responsibly. What other hurdles do modern ranchers face in balancing profit and planet? Transporting cattle to the processing factory is a high-stakes operation, powered by cutting-edge technology. Maria, a skilled driver, commands trucks equipped with GPS for efficient routes and climate controls for cow comfort. Blockchain traces each animal from ranch to store, ensuring transparency. But the road isn't easy. Storms or delays can disrupt schedules. During a recent downpour, Maria's GPS rerouted her, delivering the herd safely to the processing factory. Her work ensures quality meat reaches your table. How do drivers like Maria stay calm under pressure, knowing millions depend on their deliveries? This farming documentary digs deeper than technology. It celebrates the people behind the industry. Hank's pride in his sustainable ranch reflects a legacy reborn through innovation. He recalls his father's struggles, marveling at today's progress. Maria finds purpose in every safe delivery, connecting her work to families nationwide. Their stories capture the heart of American farming: grit, ingenuity, and a commitment to feeding the world. At the processing factory, their efforts become tangible. Meat hits supermarket shelves, linking ranchers and drivers to every meal. What drives ordinary people to power an extraordinary industry? From ranch to processing factory, the cattle industry is a symphony of technology and human effort. Every sensor, drone, and GPS system works together to feed millions while preserving a way of life. This farming documentary reveals a world where 90 million cows are raised and transported with precision, supporting an economy that touches us all. Hank dreams of passing his high-tech ranch to his kids, while Maria sees each delivery as a victory for community. Their work, from vast pastures to the bustling processing factory, weaves a story of progress. Which innovation in this farming documentary blew your mind? Drones, blockchain, or something else? The numbers 90 million cows, 6 million jobs tell only half the story. This farming documentary invites you to explore the soul of American agriculture. As Hank rides horseback with a tablet, blending old and new, the industry's future shines bright. From the ranch to the processing factory, technology and heart drive it all. What's the most surprising thing you've learned about how your food reaches your plate? Share your thoughts and let's uncover more stories behind the cattle industry's massive scale. Dairy farming in the U.S. has embraced automation to boost efficiency and milk production. In states like California, Wisconsin, and Idaho, large farms house up to 7,500 cows, each producing about 7.5 gallons of milk per day. Modern farms use automated milking systems, allowing 80 cows to be milked simultaneously in high-tech parlors. The process starts with cleaning the cow's teats using an iodine solution before attaching milking cups that replicate a calf's natural sucking motion. Each milking session lasts around 7 minutes, and the machines automatically detach when finished. These innovations have increased milk flow by 30%, ensuring higher efficiency before the fresh milk is transported to a processing factory for further refinement into dairy products. After milking, raw milk is extracted at 32 DEGC and rapidly cooled to 2 to 3 DEGC to maintain freshness and prevent bacterial growth. It is then stored in giant silos with a capacity of 2.8 million liters, ready for transportation. Specialized milk tankers, each holding 200 liters, collect the chilled milk and transport it to the processing factory. Before leaving the farm, each batch undergoes a quality check to ensure it meets safety standards, including tests for fat content, antibiotic residues, and bacterial levels. Upon arrival at the processing factory, the milk is rechecked and pumped into massive storage silos, where it remains at a controlled temperature until further processing begins, ensuring high-quality dairy production. The pasteurization process, a breakthrough pioneered by Louis Pasteur in 1862, revolutionized the dairy industry by making milk safe for consumption. In the processing factory, raw milk undergoes high-temperature, short-time (HTST) pasteurization to eliminate harmful bacteria. The process begins by heating the milk to 72 DEGC for 15.5 seconds, effectively killing 99% of bacteria. Immediately after, the milk is rapidly cooled to 3 DEC to preserve its freshness and nutritional value. This crucial step prevents spoilage, extends shelf life, and ensures the milk meets strict health and safety standards before further processing. Without pasteurization, milk would spoil quickly and pose serious health risks, making this innovation essential for modern dairy production. In the processing factory, raw milk contains varying fat levels, requiring standardization before it can be transformed into condensed milk. This is achieved through centrifugation, where the milk is spun at an intense speed of 7,000 revolutions per minute, RPM. This process efficiently separates the milk into two components: skimmed milk with less than 0.1% fat and cream with approximately 20% fat. Reducing fat content is essential to ensure uniform consistency in condensed milk production, preventing unwanted variations in texture and flavor. By precisely controlling fat levels, manufacturers achieve a smooth, creamy product that meets strict quality standards, making condensed milk ideal for use in desserts, beverages, and baking. Transforming raw milk into condensed milk involves two key steps: sweetening and evaporation. In the processing factory, sugar is added not only for sweetness but also as a natural preservative, extending shelf life while enhancing flavor and texture. The sugar-to-milk ratio is carefully controlled to maintain product consistency. Next, the milk undergoes evaporation, where 60% of its water content is removed through a specialized low-pressure heating system to prevent nutrient loss. The process takes place in calandria towers, where heat and steam efficiently concentrate the milk without compromising its quality. Finally, the milk is homogenized, breaking down fat particles to create a smooth, uniform texture and preventing separation during storage, ensuring high-quality condensed milk for consumers. The final stage in a condensed milk processing factory involves sterilization, packaging, and rigorous quality control before distribution. Containers undergo autoclave treatment using high-pressure steam or UV sterilization to eliminate bacterial contamination. High-speed filling machines ensure precise quantities, and hermetic sealing extends shelf life to over a year without refrigeration. Experts from Arla Foods, UK, and Muller Milk stress the importance of sustainability in dairy processing, urging companies to balance efficiency with environmental concerns. Additionally, industry analysts highlight functional dairy trends and ingredient innovations shaping the future of milk production. As global demand for dairy evolves, Processing factories must integrate climate-smart strategies to remain competitive while ensuring consumer trust in quality and safety.
Trending Farm's farming documentary begins with the process of transporting pigs to the plant. With careful planning, the animals are ensured to arrive safely and in the best possible condition. Pigs are typically transported in specialized trucks equipped with ventilation systems and non-slip floors to prevent injury. You can see in this farming documentary the operations that go into preparing for animal transport at advanced pork processing plants in Iowa and Minnesota. Pigs are scheduled from farm to plant between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. to ensure minimal stress during the cool morning hours. Advanced methods of transporting pigs include adjustable ram systems for easy loading and unloading, temperature-controlled trailers, and frequent water breaks during long trips. Meanwhile, transporters are reminded to keep noise levels low, drive carefully to avoid sudden stops, and monitor pigs closely for signs of stress. Minimizing animal distress is important for ethical and meat quality reasons. The pork processing process at a modern plant involves multiple stages, each designed to maximize efficiency while maintaining high safety and hygiene standards. Upon arrival, pigs are stunned using electricity or CO2 to ensure minimal stress before slaughter.
Het kwam allemaal van Nederlandse boeren af in heel Nederland. Dan gaat het door.
Het is ook echt muisstil hier.
Pigs are cleaned of hair and other impurities using hot water at temperatures of around 60-65 degrees C or fire.
En de ham die gaat door naar een andere baan toe.
The internal organs of the pig are cleaned before moving on to the next stages. Cuts such as loins, thighs, shoulders, and bellies are separated by hand and automated machines. Advanced technology at some plants allows processing speeds of up to 600 pigs per hour, ensuring high productivity while maintaining product quality. Finally, the pork is vacuum-packed to ensure that no impurities or bacteria can affect the quality of the meat before being shipped to consumers or customers. Want to learn more about the U.S. pork or processing industry? Leave a comment below this farming documentary to get feedback from Trending Farm. How is the transportation and processing of cows different from pigs? Can plants continue to process beef using the same machinery as pigs? Find out in the next installment of Trending Farm's farming documentary. We explore starting with the process of transporting cattle to the processing plant. Transport trucks, often equipped with non-slip floors and partitions, are inspected to ensure safety and hygiene standards. Each truck can carry 20 to 30 cows, depending on size, and has a ventilation system to maintain a comfortable temperature during transport. During loading, ramps with an incline of no more than 20 degrees are used to prevent injuries. The journey itself involves regular checks, and drivers are instructed to maintain a steady speed, avoiding sharp turns or sudden stops. Depending on the distance, cows are given water breaks every 4 to 6 hours. Upon arrival, the cattle are carefully unloaded over a 30 to 45-minute period, using calm handling techniques to minimize stress during the move. Overall, the transport of cattle is an important aspect of the livestock industry. It requires careful planning, compliance with regulations, and a commitment to animal welfare to ensure the safe and humane movement of these animals. Upon arrival at the processing plant, the cows are rested in a staging area before being processed. A worker guides them one by one into the plant along a fixed path. Cows are humanely processed using specialized tools or a modern cattle anesthetic box, reducing pain and trauma for both the animal and the handler. Next, the side walls of the box open and the carcass drops onto a receiving table, where it can then be easily moved around the workspace using metal straps, elevators, and rails. The semi-automatic skinning process using a pneumatic lift and skinner will be shown in the next few minutes. Click like on the farming documentary and don't leave the screen. During the beef processing, after being humanely treated, the cow carcass will move to the hair removal stage. Skilled workers use the world's #1 skinning tool for cattle to remove the skin perfectly instead of having to soak the cow carcass in hot water at 58 to 62 degrees Celsius for 5 to 7 minutes as before. The tool does not create cuts, marks, or holes. The cow's organs are removed and transferred to another processing area in the factory. We will provide footage of cattle organ processing in a more specialized farming documentary. Remember to watch the video at 2 fixed times on Trending Farm. Back at the beef processing plant in the United States, the cow carcass is washed to remove dirt and impurities, then transferred to cold storage before going to the semi-automatic sorting area of skilled workers in the factory. Horizontal and vertical lines for deboning and trimming beef halves or quarters for large, medium, and small capacity enterprises. The deboning and trimming lines can be equipped with specialized tools and hooks. The facility is equipped with deboning conveyors, deboning tables, trolleys, containers, tubs, hangers for various purposes, ensuring the separation and division of beef between areas is carried out evenly and most conveniently. On average, about 40 to 45% of the weight of a beef carcass is boneless meat. Next, the meat is divided into sections, often using advanced cutting machines to divide meat parts such as brisket, ribs, and shoulders into uniform sizes. This ensures uniformity, with the portioning speed being up to 60 per hour in modern facilities, preparing the meat for packaging and distribution. Have you noticed the difference between the cutting of pork and beef in the factory? Leave a comment below the farming documentary and let's discuss it.
USDA expects 2018 will be a huge year for meat output.
We want to show you clear data charts illustrating how meat consumption in the U.S. has changed over time.
And annual growth in consumption. 2018 expected to be at
From 1,999 to 2020, the average per capita meat consumption was 252 pounds.
I pick up these guys right here. These are
From 1,999 to 2006, it remained stable at just over 250 pounds, but dropped to 235 pounds by 2014.
the sausages here, right?
Consumption rose again, reaching 264 pounds in 2020. There has also been a shift, with beef consumption surpassing chicken and pork in 1999, but this has changed in recent years. Both the UN and US government are encouraging reduced meat consumption and more plant-based diets for sustainability. Share your thoughts in our farming documentary, and don't forget to subscribe to Trending Farm for more insightful videos.
Originating from Africa, these cattle are more than livestock. They're status symbols, often seen in the herds of royalty. And here's the kicker. Owning one of these living legends costs between $3,000 and $5,000. That's right, for less than a used truck, you could have a cow that looks straight out of a prehistoric fantasy. The Belgian Blue is a genetic powerhouse boasting an extraordinary double-muscled physique that makes it one of the most sought-after beef cattle in the world. Thanks to a natural myostatin gene mutation, these cattle develop up to 20 to 30% more muscle mass than typical breeds, producing exceptionally lean and tender meat. However, their unique build also leads to breeding challenges, with over 90% of births requiring C-sections, increasing labor and veterinary costs. This rarity drives their price up, with prime Belgian Blues selling for as much as $3,000 to $5,000 per head. While they are found worldwide, Belgium remains the breed's stronghold, home to over 500,000 registered Belgian Blues, many of which supply the processing factories catering to premium beef markets. The Panda cow is one of the rarest cattle breeds in the world, instantly recognizable by its striking black and white markings resembling a giant panda. With only 30 to 40 individuals worldwide, their population is critically low, making them a genetic marvel in the cattle world. Originating in the United States, these rare cows are primarily found on specialty farms that focus on preserving their lineage. To ensure their survival, breeders and enthusiasts must support ethical breeding programs, promote awareness, and discourage irresponsible crossbreeding that could dilute their distinctive traits. Leave comment 1 if you agree with Trending Farm's point of view. Belted Galloway cattle, often called Oreo cows for their distinctive black and white belt, are among the most expensive cattle in the world, with registered bulls selling for $14,000 to $30,000, and elite breeding stock fetching even higher prices. Originating from Scotland, these hardy cattle thrive in harsh climates with minimal care. Their high-quality marbled beef is prized in the processing factory industry, ensuring premium meat production. With a global population of approximately 1,000,000 registered animals, their rarity, superior beef quality, and adaptability drive their value, making them a luxury investment for ranchers seeking both profit and prestige in cattle breeding. The Naylor bull is the most expensive cattle breed in the world, with elite specimens selling for over $1 million due to their genetic superiority and high beef yield. Originating from India but thriving in Brazil, Naylor cattle are highly resistant to heat, disease, and parasites, making them ideal for large-scale beef production farms. Their lean meat, rapid growth, and efficient feed conversion make them the top choice for ranchers looking to maximize profits. Naylor bulls are primarily raised for breeding and meat production, ensuring high-quality beef supply for the global processing factory industry, where demand for premium beef continues to soar. The American Brahman is one of the most expensive cattle breeds in the world, with elite bulls fetching over $1 million at auctions. Known for their heat tolerance, disease resistance, and rapid weight gain, they dominate the beef industry, especially in Texas, Louisiana, and Florida. Official figures reveal that Brahman genetics fuel a multi-billion-dollar market, with top bulls generating massive profits from breeding feed. Shocking fact? Some have earned more than champion racehorses. Their superior beef quality also makes them a prime choice for processing factories, supplying premium meat to high-end markets worldwide. The Texas Longhorn is one of the most expensive cattle breeds in the world, with top bulls selling for over $500,000. Their iconic long, curved horns stretching up to 10 feet, distinctive color patterns, and incredible endurance make them a symbol of strength and heritage. They are deeply woven into the culture of the United States, particularly in Texas, where they represent the spirit of the American frontier. Museums such as the Fort Worth Stockyards Museum and the Texas Longhorn Breeders' Hall of Fame preserve their legacy through exhibits, genetic records, and lifelike taxidermy displays, ensuring that future generations appreciate this legendary breed. Benju's beef is prized worldwide for its exceptional marbling, tenderness, and rich flavor, making it one of the most sought-after and expensive types of beef. The high intramuscular fat content ensures a buttery texture and intense juiciness, setting it apart from other beef varieties. Certified Angus beef, CAB, must meet strict quality standards including superior marbling, size, and maturity to guarantee premium taste and consistency. Restaurants and high-end steakhouses favor Angus for its reliability and superior dining experience. With growing global demand and strict breeding regulations, the price remains high, reinforcing its status as a luxury choice in the beef industry. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ask many questions below in the comments section for Trending Farm.